If Sagittarius, your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, this is you. The traits of the signs and planets always mean the same. It doesn't matter where you put it at. The position it's in is what it takes on, or is the role it plays. For example, Sagittarius sun sign role is being the spirit or motivation which the spirit itself intertwines with the soul and body. The Sagittarius moon sign is your soul, your reflection, your reaction, your inner self, your emotions, and your true self, of which you already are. Your Sagittarius rising sign is your first mind, attitude, or personality, your first appearance, or how people first see you, or your physical appearance. The ascendant is the most important, but none of the signs is more important than the other. And so Jupiter is your chart ruler. Now, the basic traits of a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, he deals with the wisdom. You are the philosopher, the sage. You are the masculine energy that is active. So he deals with fire, which means you're creative and you're expressive and you're spiritual. So you express yourself all the time. And when you express yourself, it's through honesty. You are the freedom loving, the generous, the energetic, the ambitious, and the seeker of truth. And you are the challenger who like challenges. And you're open to new ideas, and you're very open. You got an open personality. You like to explore. So when he speaks of the Sagittarius, we're talking about the philosopher. So we're talking about Jupiter. Your planet is Jupiter, which is expansion. This saying that you got good fortune. You're about abundance. So abundance will come to you easily. All you gotta do, put in a little effort, and it come to you easily due to this energy. And so you deal with expansion. So everything you do, it's about expanding, it's about growing. You can go to the screen when you do things. And so since your keyword is I see, it deals with the third eye. What do you see? You can be a great clairvoyance. Yes, so you see pictures, graphics, and images. This is what you love. So a Sagittarius deals with spirituality, the divine. And so you are a great philosopher, naturally. So philosophy, but the way you express this wisdom. So philosophy is wisdom, but it's the way you express this wisdom. So higher learning, a student of life is you. Just like a Gemini, you are too. You got a broad concepts. So you got a broad thinking, a wide thinking, which means a universal thinking. And you don't like to be tied down. So if somebody think they're gonna tie you, if somebody think they're gonna tie you down, if somebody think they're gonna tie you down, if somebody think they're gonna tie you down, that's a no. Had to stress that many times, because a person got the wrong mentality if they think they're gonna tie a Sag down. A Sag or Sagittarius need their freedom. You are the freedom lover. You are that cheerful, confident, joyful spirit. Everything is about growth when dealing with you. Everything is about growth when dealing with you, Sag. So you are very lucky. So you like the outdoors. The outdoors is what keep you calm, because you are an outgoing person. So the outdoors is very exciting for you. You're very adventurous. You try something with anything. All the daredevil stunts. You go on any rides. Not only the rides, because you got some Sagittarius will not do the physical things. They mostly do things that deal with the mind or spirituality. So they explore anything, any culture that deals with the mind. But you got some Sagittarius that do both. You got some Sagittarius that like to just travel and do devil stuff, like getting on a roller coaster and all of that there, and skydiving. So it depends. The main thing about you is you like to explore. That's your key theme. Explore, being adventurous. It seems like a door always open to you when you need it. No matter if it's in work, friendship, career, or dealing with money. You are that lucky energy. You are the multitasker. You are enthusiasm of fire energy. You love change, a constant scene of change. You like change. You don't like routine. You don't like to be stuck in a box or a rut. You like change, because you get bored very easily. You are nice, kind, open-hearted, joyful, full of life, excited, love to joke, got a great sense of humor. You're a very good comedian. You're a good conversationalist, a good storyteller, a natural born entertainer. You are smart and clever and got a great imaginative mind. You are straightforward and honest and tell it like it is. Jupiter gives you the versatility, so you are interested in a range of things. I'm talking about a wide range, a broad range of things like music, nature, philosophy, computer technology, the theater, animals, and some of everything. You are interested in some of everything, and you like to learn from everything and everyone. Yes, a young spirit, a young soul, but you have the old wisdom though at the same time. So you are a student, but you also is wisdom. And your subject is also on the humanitarian, on people. And so on anything, you get on any subject. But it's not gonna be one subject. You're gonna be on multiple of things, many things, a variety. But on the downside, you can be inconsistent and you won't finish a project. That's on the downside. You can get bored easily. You might be the type that change your house around a lot of times, and also change and have different cars, different discs. You need change. You rarely talk about your feelings, but you talk about what you think about your feelings, because you're a very great communicator. A Sag, you don't even know what security is, because you just so open and so out there. You like a wild spirit sometimes, and so you can excel in doing writing, publishing, anything that deal with television, communication, or the public relations. You also could be a teacher of any kind, because you deals with knowledge, you deals with wisdom. It's I see deals with the third eye. So long as you are balanced and you open up your third eye, you definitely will win. Clairvoyance. You're highly intuitive, so you understand quicker than others, so that's a good thing. You the type who always say, I'm young, I feel young in spirit, but you know you're old soul and wisdom. You don't want to grow up ready, you want to say, I'm young. But crisis is what bring out the best in you. Hard times is what bring out the best in you, because you can lighten up any environment when people feel down and out. You can make people feel good even in the toughest of times, because you're that Sag. To some people, you seem to change your mind a lot, and you're unpredictable and you're inconsistent. But the good thing about you, people like your honesty, and you really don't care what you say out your mouth as far as being honest. So somebody asks you something, you're gonna tell it like it is. It don't matter if it's about their hair, it don't matter what it's about. It don't matter if it's about their lifestyle or whatever you ask them. Or you can tell it, or anything you want to ask a Sag, because they are the communicators. Wow. They would tell it like it is. It's as simple as that. Ain't no cut on it. The only reason the Sag is one of the funnest, if not the funnest sign, is because they are open to almost anything. And they accept this to almost anybody, any culture, anything. Because the Sag accepts you for who you are. So that's a good thing about a Sag. They are the ones who charming, who stylish, and when they do something, they do it big. They got the big mindset. They dream big. They think big. That's what they do. I mean, but on the downside, they won't carry out what they think that is big. But on the upside, they will carry it out. And yes, these people do everything big into the screen. They can be very emotional. That's the side that they have within them that a lot of you don't know about. You know, you see the happiness. They can be depressed to the screen. So everything is to the screen when you're dealing with a Sag, because what the Sag do, it expands. Jupiter makes it expands. A Sag is all about justice too now. Don't get wrong. Sag is about justice, and they will carry it out. They are the type that just ain't gonna have one style. We have many styles. So if they dress one way, it's not gonna be just sports clothes. It's gonna be many different clothes, different kind, like casual, sports, in all type of ways, because it get boring. They don't like to be bored, period. That is it. They don't like to be bored at all. So they're going to try many styles, and a variety is what they need. The great thing about a Sag, they for the people. They for you, they for me, they from her, they for everybody. I mean, so yes, they will bring that wisdom to you. They make the best counselors, because they have knowledge from everywhere, every source. They are the true seekers. And so they see before anyone else can see. They're clairvoyants, and also they can put themselves in other people's shoes. So that's the great thing about a Sag. And they can understand you quick. So they deal with that third eye chakra when they are balanced. They're not the possessive type and really not jealous, but they could be jealous. But they can overdo things. They can promise you something and don't fulfill that promise. So they have to watch out for that, because they can over exaggerate things. And yes, they could be the life of a party, because they almost willing to do anything. And so Sag, watch out, Sag, because you can forget appointments, you can miss deadlines, and you can be the type that don't finish what you started. So watch out for that. That means, Sag, you always think there's a possibility to do something. You never give up, because you always think there's a possibility that you could accomplish. That's a good thing about you. You got a positive attitude overall. And overall, you are very much fun to be with. I definitely would love to be with a Sag. Sag is this it. So if you're the type who are freedom loving and who gonna get a Sag their freedom, and you're not jealous, you can get with a Sag any day. And you're not possessive, you can get with a Sag any day. And so a Sag, what I know of, they also, since they love a variety, they also can have a variety of relationships, be in and out, but not stick to a relationship. You know what I mean? Because they all about enjoying at the moment, at the time, and they can get bored. Anything that can get bored, the Sag will try something new, because they get bored easily. And so if you're not stimulating the Sag in any type of way, you might well look for somebody else, because Sag have to be stimulated. It's all about fun, all about something new, all about exploring. And so, but if they do confine in you as that one person, and as they mate, you might be there for a lifetime. You know what I mean? If you could always stimulate them, always keep them going, and they really into you like that, and then you can help slow them down some. Other than that, shoot, a Sag ain't slowing down. A Sag's gonna do what a Sag do. I love a Sag because, wow, the spirit they have is just so beautiful. They so accepting, and they will listen to you. You know what I mean? They will listen to you at the same time, and they will not chop down what you say, so because they can be very non-judgmental. So Sag is a very great spirit. You know what I mean? And plus they strongly intuitive. And so a Sag will help you with anything. They're very generous. They will help you. They're not stingy, and they bout with anything. So who don't want a partner like that? Even though they can be, inconsistent. If they on their downside, it can be some of the ones that you do not want to mess with. But if you got a Sag whose mind is right and who balanced, this is one of the signs you definitely want to get with, because you won't have to worry about them tripping on you or downplaying you or coming against you and none of that. They're gonna help you, and they're gonna be with you on the ride. As long as you can be adventurous and you up on whatever they own. It could be knowledge, whatever they own. If you have the same concept, or you on the same level, or you know what I mean, then a Sag is the best person to get with. So with that being said, as I King Lit bring you this light on the Sag, because Jupiter spans everything, right? So Jupiter spans, so the Sag is all about personal growth. They're always developing themselves to be their best self. You know what I mean? To be their best, a better version of who they are. So they all always up on that higher self frequency, as long as they are balanced. But if they're not balanced, they're gonna be on that lower frequency, and anything goes. They could be into drugs, sex, anything, and they could be into homosexuality. They could be into bisexual. They could be any sexes. They got multiple partners, all this stuff here. And so Sag, other than that, is a very great spirit. And this is definitely what it be. Ashe.